Good day, everyone. You are welcome to class once again. It's been a while here. So today I will be showing you on how to draft and sew a funnel corset with conical shape. Some online tutors have been holding it, so I'll be revealing some secrets to you. Just stay tuned. Subscribe on my channel for you to get this notification. So I've gone ahead to draft the basic block. This is the basic block, as you can see. So the next thing now is to get our bustier, on how to get our bustier. So the first thing first you will do is on your under bust, this is your under bust at the center front, you will come in by ½ inch. You will mark your ½ inch. So here on your side front, you will come in on the dart leg, you will come out by 1 inch. Can you see? You come out by 1 inch, then take your curve ruler and roll. Can you see? Please ensure you are positioning your curve ruler well. Can you see? So the next thing we will do now is from your under bust, you draw a straight line down to your half length. Can you see? Can you see? Down to our half length. So our bustier is coming into shape. So the next thing now we will do, as you can see, our bustier is coming into shape. The next thing we will do now is on the bust point, you come up by 3 inch or 3.5. 3 inch or 3.5, but me, I'll be coming up by 3.5 because I don't want my bust to be fully exposed. So I'm coming on from the bust point, I'm coming up by 3.5. Can you see? By 3.5, then roll a straight line. Roll a straight line. Can you see? Roll a straight line. From there, you come in on your shoulders line, you come in by 0.75. 0.75, then roll a straight line to your bust point. To your bust point. Can you see our bust is coming into shape? The next thing now is to get your neckline. Your neckline. The neckline depends on your choice, the way you want it. Can you see? So this is our neckline. Our neckline. So on this part, we are done with creating our neckline. So on this part, on the armhole, we will come in, go out by 0.75 because we don't want our armhole to be shortened by the time we are sewing. So we will create another new armhole here by coming out by 0.75. These are 0.75. Then you create another new armhole. Can you see? So we have created another new armhole. The next thing we will do now, because I don't want my dart leg to be straight like so, so I'll go ahead to create another style line. You can call it another style line, but you can also leave it like this if you want to. If you want to go ahead with this, you can, it's fine. But me, I want to create another style line so that I will have a nice style line when I'm sewing. So on this M line, I will come on this M line at the center front. I'll come in by 1.5. You can come in by 2 inches, 1 inch, depending on your choice. But I will come in by 1.5 at my center line. Then from the under bust at the center front, I will draw a straight line down to my M line. Can you see? Can you see where I'm placing my ruler? Down to my M line, just to create another style line. So what we'll be cutting out now is this. So you can, as I've said earlier, you can leave it like this, it's fine. It depends on your choice. But me, I don't want to leave it like this. That's why I'm creating another style line. So the next thing we will do now is your shoulder. You cut your shoulder into two for us to close our bust dart. For us to close our bust dart, you cut your shoulder into two like so. Can you see what I'm doing? Can you see? I'm gonna edge cut our shoulder. So I want to close our bust dart. Please ensure, be careful here so that it will not be cut off. So you be extraordinarily careful here so that it will not be cut off. Can you see? We have closed our bust dart. Can you see what I did? Like this, we have closed our bust dart. Then take your tape. Take your tape to tape that part down. Can you see? We have taped it down. Can you see? So the next thing now we do, if you notice this place, whenever you are cutting your bust, yeah, this place is always shorting. This place at the center front is always shorting. What you do is just to go up by 0.25, 0.25 to avoid shortage. 0.25, 0.25. Then you raise it up. Can you see what I'm doing? Then create another neckline. Can you see now? Can you see we have gone ahead to create another neckline? Just to avoid shortage, you just go by 0.25. So the next thing now is creating our snatch. Want our waist to be well snatched. What will you do there? Just take your ruler. You can go ahead by dividing your waistline into two. Can you see our waistline? You can go ahead to divide it into two. Then draw a straight line from there. You can create a style line of your choice the way you want it. Okay. You want to be sure of the measurements. I take that again. so. Divide it into two. You can just create a style line of your choice, the way you want it to be. So I'm gonna execute mine. So the next thing now is our snatch. You want to snatch the waist side. If you want to snatch it by 4 from on the waistline, on the new dart leg you created, you can go in by 0.5, 0.5 on each side. If you want it to be well snatched, that is 4 altogether. For the back, you are snatching by 2. For the front, we are snatching by 2. That is 4 altogether. But we are dealing with the front now. So 0.5, 0.5 on each side. That is we are snatched by 2. But if you want to snatch by 0.25, 0.25, that means you are snatching 2 inch out. So I'll be snatching by half, because I want my funnel corset to be well snatched. So I'll be coming out by on both sides by half of an inch, half inch. Then I'll find what I'm doing. You are taking this straight line from your under bust, then come on down like so. Draw a straight line like so. Can you see what we did here? You came out by 0.5, 0.5, then rule straight line. So so you have snatched your waist. You have snatched your waist by 2 inch. When you open up, it will be 2 inch. You have snatched your waist by 2 inch. So the next thing we are going to do is creating our funnel neck, our funnel corset neck. What will you do? On your new armhole, this is our new armhole. On your new armhole, you come in by 1 inch. Can you see where I'm placing it? On my new armhole, I came in by 1 inch, 1 inch. Then take your curvula, as shown, and place it. Can you see the way I'm placing it? And place it from the 1 inch and draw the neckline of your choice, the way you want it to be. Just place, ensure you are placing your curvula. Can you see the way I'm placing my curvula? Like so. Can you see? Can you see? Our funnel neck is set. Can you see it now? Can you see? So for our the next thing we will do now is for our conical shape on the M line, because I don't want my conical shape to be too much. I just want it simple and moderate. I will come out by 2 inches. Come out by 2 inches to get your conical shape. On the M line, come out by 2 inches. Then mark, use your curvula to create a nice curvy shape. Can you see what I'm doing? A nice curvy shape to get your conical shape. So the next thing now we are going to do is our hemline. Our hemline. We don't want it to be straight like this. We don't want it to be straight. So On your conical shape, go in by 2.5. You can go in by 1 inch, 2.5, 2 inch, depending on your choice. But I'm going up by 2.5, 2.5. Then I'll create a shape of my choice. You can as well go ahead to create a nice shape for yourself. This is the shape I'm creating for myself. Okay, I want it to be well shaped. You can create a nice shape for yourself. Can you see what I'm doing? Just create a nice shape for yourself. Can you see? Can you see we have created a nice shape for ourselves for them now? So the next thing we do now is, if you notice at the side front, this, by the time you close or bust that, this plate, the side front has already been moved. It has already been moved. So the next thing you will do is to just take your tracing wheel, trace it out to get a straight line. Then take your ruler to roll it back. So this is it. We are done with the front pattern now. So we go ahead to create our back pattern. Can you see we are done with our front? We go ahead to create our back pattern. Okay, for the back now, we want to draft our back pattern, and there's a little changes on the back. Please take note, for the front, you will draft exactly your measurement, like the exact measurement you have, you draft it for your front only. But for the back, we have a little adjustment to do to draft for the back. First thing first, you have to know for the back is you are not using your exact measurement to draft the back. I mean the circumference. You are not using the exact measurement. What you have to do for your bust, maybe let's say you have bust 36 or 37, you say 37 minus 3 for your bust. That is for your back drafting. Then on your waistline, you say 29 minus 3. 29 minus 3, you have 26. That will be for your waistline, and that will be your new measurement. I hope you get this. For your hip line, which is your upper hip, you say 37 minus 3, which is 34. That is your new measurement for the back. That was why I said you are using for your front pattern, you are using exact measurement, but for your back, you are not using exact measurement. Whatever you have for your back, your bust, your waist, your hip line, which is your upper hip, you minus them by 3. Okay, let's go ahead. For my bust, I'm making use of bust 37, which is 37 minus 3, I 34. 34 divided by 4 is 8.5. 8.5. As I've said earlier, that 34 is your new measurement. Then 34 divided by 4, you have 8.5. So you go ahead to mark your 8.5 on your other bust, on your bust line, sorry. Then on your waistline, You go ahead. Where is your waist? The waist I'm using here is 29. 29 minus 3. For me to get my new measurement, 29 minus 3, I will have 26. That 26 now is my new measurement. So 26 divided by 4, we have 6.5. 6.5 plus our that, which is 1.5. Plus our that, which is 1.5. You go ahead and mark. I hope you can see this. Then on our upper hip is 37. The measurement I'm using here is 37. 37 minus 3, you have 34. 34 divided by 4, you have 8.5 for your hip, for your upper hip. I hope you understand this. So that's our new measurement now. Then you go ahead and that is the little changes for the back, only for the back. You are not doing it for the front. You are making use of exact measurement for the front, only for the back. Can you see? So I'm gonna ask you. So because we'll be making use of eyelets for the back, we are not making use of this because we are creating a formal corset, and I don't want my back to be much. I'll be going on the center back. I hope you can see this. On the center back, I'll be going in by 2 inch on center back, 2 inch, and on the M line, I'll just go in by 0.5. Can you see? On the M line, 0.5, because I don't want the M line to be too much. You can go in by 1 inch, you can go in by the 2 inch you went up with here. Depends on your choice. Can you see? So this is the place we are cutting out for our eyelet. So as you can see, this is the place we are cutting out for the back. We are cutting this out. So the next thing is we're going to do on your waistline. On your waistline, you go ahead to measure this. What you have left. We have 6.75 left on our waistline. You divide it by 3 because we are creating three dots style lines. Because we are creating 3 style lines, you go ahead to divide it by 3. What do you have? You have 2.25. So we have what do we have left? We have 2.25 as our answer. So you go ahead to mark your 2.25, 2.25. You know we are creating 3. We are going to have 3 that style lines here. But when you are drafting your style lines, it will be 2. But when you are cutting, by the time you are done, you have 3 style lines. I hope you understand this. Then mark, draw a straight line of your choice. You can just style it the way you want it. The way you want it. Can you see? 1, 2, 3. So this is our 2.25, 2.25, 2.25 when we divided it. Can you see? I've gone ahead to divide it. So the next thing now is we will come out on the dark leg, which is on our waistline. You know, when we were snatching for the front, we went in on both that leg by 0.5, 0.5. Same thing that you will do here for the back. On the that leg, on each legs, you will go in on both sides by 0.5, 0.5. Hope you can see this clearly. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So by the time you have opened up, by the time you open up this, you have 2 inch, 2 inch snatch that you have snatched your back. Then you draw a straight line to your 0.5. Draw a straight line to your 0.5. Can you see what we are doing? Can you see? Draw a straight line to our 0.5. Draw a straight line to our 0.5. By this, we have snatch. I love doing this up, 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 so that I will not get confused. Down, down, down. So you not get confused. Center front, middle, sorry, center back, middle back, side back. Please ensure you label well so that you will not get confused. There is no crime in labeling. So for the back also, we will on our hemline we will go out by 2 inch to create our conical corset shape, just the way we did for the front. We will go out by 2 inch and create our our conical shape. The back is very easy. Can you see? Can you see? We have created our conical shape. If you notice that here we are eliminating this place. Okay, if you notice that on the back pattern, we are eliminating this out. We are eliminating this out. Reason being that our front is longer than our back. For my pattern here, for the front, I have 16.5 and for the back, I have 14.5. By the time you minus 16.5 minus 14.5, you have 2 inch. So what we are eliminating here is 2 inch. You know, this is our neck, our corset length. My corset length is 24. So on that 24, which is our corset length for the back, you eliminate 2 inch. 2 inches for the back. I hope you can see it. 2 inch for the back, because for the front, our bust that we have done the elimination for the front for our bust that, which is 2 inch. 2 inch. Can you see when we close our bust that? So that is what we will do for the back. Our corset length for the back is 24. Same thing as the front is 24. So on the back, you just eliminate the 2 inch for the back. Since we have closed our bust that for the front, I hope you understand it. So that's why we are eliminating also this part of our back. So this is all for the back corset length. All we have to do now is to cut out. So for the front, we'll be cutting out the front first. Can you see? Please, one thing I want you to note is when you are cutting the front, for your funnel neck shape, please don't cut it out yet. Don't cut it out yet. So we'll be cutting out the front. Can you see? So you cut out the center front. Please, if you have marker, you can go ahead to mark the shape. This is your corner shape for you not to get confused, or you label it. Thanks for continuing. So now it is the new armhole we'll be cutting out. So this is the front pattern. Okay, when you're done cutting your front pattern, the next thing you will do is you get a piece of paper. You get a piece of paper like so, place your front pattern on it. You know that in funnel corset, you have the bustier separately, then your funnel neck shape, the down part separately. So what you have to do is get your front paper, place it like so, then get your pin, you can pin it down like so, pin it down. Then you pin it down. Then get your tracing wheel, your tracing wheel to trace it out. Then you first trace the under bust. You don't want to get the bust here. You trace the under bust. Please ensure you trace it well so that it can show. You trace it well. So trace the side. Can you see what I'm doing? From your under bust. Trace the neck part. And if you don't have a tracing wheel, you can just as well place it down, then cut out. Can you see the way I'm tracing it out? From my under bust. I'm not tracing all out. I'm tracing from my under bust. So the next one, trace them out from your under bust for us to get our under bust here. So remove them. Remove your pin. So all you have to do now is to trace out all you have traced. Just trace. So can you see I've gone ahead to trace what I did out and cut it out. This is it. This is it. This is it. I've gone ahead to cut it out. So this will serve as our bustier for the upper part. For the upper part, this will serve as our bustier. So the next thing you do for the front is you will cut out. Let's put this aside. So the next thing you do for the front is you cut out the funnel neck. You cut it out. So it's very simple. All you have to do is just go ahead. You can put it together to be sure of what you want to cut out. Okay. So you cut out the neck. So can you see that? We have gone ahead to cut out the neck. So this is our neck now. This is our funnel neck. Can you see? So this is our neck. So the next thing is to place it on our fabric to sew ready for sewing. So we are done for the front. Let's go ahead to cut the back. Okay, let's cut out the back. But before cutting out the back on our funnel corset, on our funnel corset shape, you know that at the point we went over 2 inch, 2.5 inch. Here to for the back, we go over 2.5 inch. Then create our curve, just like the way we did for the front. Can you see? Then we cut that now. Please gently cut out. Don't rush this process. and as well 75 hours.